Gerentana kay ketet, I gerentana kay shafela. Ketet skim sari playa, and then I give I sicky ketet. I gerentana kay ketet, I gerentana kay shafela man. Ketet skim sari playa, and then I give I sicky ketet. Wait, ooh, wait, wait. Skim sana nyara give I sicky ketet. Wait. Skim sana nyara ke vai se ke kete wait skim sana nyara ke vai se ke kete la 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 ha ke vai se ke kete man hi
Bars on bars like a train on the rail, like stop, never stop. I was spread to maintain speed, fire, make my foes deform. The nuclear bomb to divine.
Action. Except for it's your boy, Pabitao, Popoturayo, self-made cheese boy, and a Casile North. Ping, Sunsin. Welcome to a fresh special episode of On the Couch with Bobby and friends. Before Kisimula, follow us on all social media platforms here, Pitbull Entertainment. On YouTube channel, Pitbull Entertainment TV. Before we introduce my co-pilot, you know, she's bold and beautiful. One mic winner and the first lady of Pitbull Entertainment, KAYKSR double ZYK Sleezy
hello. PK Sleezy for no hiding kids, but after this lach on clock speed.
Issue.
Welcome to On the Couch with Bobby and Friends, a podcast that not only tackles the social issues, but also we tackle, you know, the members of the community, whether you're artistic, whether it's in some dogo, whether it's some as long as you are from Tembisa and you're representing the hood.
Shout out, let me, I think it was a quick nyana from hell. Nah? If I would like to place your order for your t-shirt, it's 0630251896. It's just here on your screen. Just send us a text or a direct message on all social media platforms. And I think I'm telling something, guys, we're drinking the best and the bold, you know, I gave GavGin 1632 on all gave outlets, liquor outlets, on all like us later to my friends, you know. And then should I introduce our guest or
let me take it quick.
Awesome, please
I
do
give
that.
because I'm not from your hood and I'm yeah, but by the way she smells, I can tell Khona little class.
Yeah.
I don't know much, but I'm willing to learn about her. Balisa.
Yes.
How are you, darling?
I'm good, and you?
How are you, beautiful? How are you?
I'm successful in you.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, this is
Like
Look, man, can you tell us who's Palisa and then take us from your primary, your growing up as a kid, and your academics and all that? Just tell us.
Okay, so I'm Palesa, but those who know me call me Pty Originally, I was born here in Tembisa, Kotenolo. Yeah, my grandmother's house, you know. It still has so many memories, that house. But yeah, I grew up there, you know. I went to primary here, then I went to boarding school, you know, in the Free State. So, but genuinely, you know, my heart is still in the Free State. So yeah, I'm working and I enjoy my job. I work with children, you know. Just making their lives better says a lot. So it adds. No, I'm not a teacher. I'm an auxiliary social worker. Yeah, so I'm still studying going forward, you know, so that I can reach the full, you know, just become a social worker and help kids, you know, disadvantaged kids, the likes.
Okay.
Oh, and I'm a God-fearing person.
That's beautiful.
Woman of God.
Can you tell me about your personal life, maybe when it comes to your relationships, not necessarily where you come from, but your current maybe status. If go home my friends will sing it.
Yeah.
But when you
you mean like in terms of personal, like intimate relationships?
Of course. And if you have kids. Or
oh my God, yeah. I do have kids. I've got 2 kids.
Okay.
Very beautiful.
Okay.
My son is handsome, like
Yeah.
Paul and Bonoro. I love them to bits. Personally,
can you come this side a little?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Is it okay? Oh, okay.
Okay, yes.
Beautiful.
So personally, and you know, come on, we're still testing the waters.
Yes, man.
You know, we're still testing the waters.
Yeah.
You know, Jolon are really issues, but you know, if you don't try, you won't know.
You won't know.
Yeah. So I'm trying.
Yeah.
Ish. Yeah.
So before we go deeper, and then who inspires you to be upalisa all unyana kajeko?
When it comes to that, Abduadane.
Okay.
So I'm not even going to. You know, my mom is everything. You know, may God bless her. But the thing, or what inspires me in life, what gives me that drive in life, it's God. You know, it's just, you know, God, He teaches me a lot of things. You understand? Like, I know not the weekend do we groove, we drink, we do whatever, but you need to have that foundation, you know? God humbles me.
Yeah.
I'm a very humble human being, and I respect people, and I see people for who they really are initially. I try to understand people better, and actually, because I work with kids, so it gets much more easier for me to actually engage with people. So God has gifted me this humbleness that grounds me, so I can actually be with people and listen to their grievances, you know, whether I have time for everybody. So what drives me in life, it's the love that I have for that man. Understand?
So imagine I was also going to tap into your life if you believe in church or if you do go to church. So since you've tapped in with that for me, I'd love for you to quote me your favorite Bible scripture.
Yes, please. I love Psalm 91. He that dwells in the secret realm of the Most High shall abide under the shadow. Understand that? So it gives me peace. You know, I know no matter what I go through in life, whether I'm hungry, whether I go to bed without food, you know, because you know, as you go on, I need to tell you this, like when you go on in life, don't put your life for that day illy perfect. Always know there's gonna be something that happens. You know, it's not about that. I'm following Stoics right now, so they teach me expect the worst and embrace the worst. You know, you don't have to be all stressed because you broke. You don't have to be all stressed because you're hungry. You don't have to be all stressed because your friends and when you have nothing. Your time will come. Definitely. True. So also being a Stoic and a woman of God teaches me and it also humbles me in that category. You know, embrace the fact. Sorry for that.
That's good.
Embrace the fact. Just know, anything can happen at any time. You might have a great, wonderful day, but something's just gonna come and tick you off. Simple. Expect that.
Of course.
Because how we expect it, then you would know you don't have to like even stress, you know what, this is life. It's like that. Hence the Dutchess say just as lief or something. You know? It's life. It's life.
Me seeing you as speedy as you are, man. Like who introduced you to like the slave queen lifestyle?
Wait, before slave queen?
No, I'm not.
You are not.
What category do you put yourself under? But have you ever gotten compliment maybe
everybody thinks I'm a slave queen.
What do you think a slave queen is?
Again, no judgment on the slave queens. Understand that? I mean, everybody has their own hustle. A slave queen, I think motho e loring uthola chelete, understand, with dating high profile men, you know. Ba mo becha or kopitori as they say, ke mavuso.
Yeah, ke mavuso. Sorry, it was komota.
Yeah, but honestly, I'm not a slave queen. I've worked hard.
Yeah.
I've worked hard to be where I am today. Don't have much, but it's enough. The little that I have takes me a long way. So yeah, maybe one pizza slave queen because like, I love dressing up. You know,
Okay.
I
love fashion.
I love
How you
smelling
dress up for your
good, you know,
body
I
and
love
all
just
that.
looking good. I mean, it says a lot about the kind
Yeah.
of character that you are.
Yeah.
You know, it tells a story about the kind of person that you are. Understand?
Yeah.
For me, dressing up and wearing makeup and wearing my heels and painting my toenails,
Exactly,
you know,
yeah.
just, you know.
Yeah,
For me, it says a lot about the vicinity that I'm in. Understand? The kind of space, say, Loring, moya waka usona, because you can't go out there before taking care of this.
Obviously.
So I see a lot of women like they don't like that. They be like them handle about I don't care. So long as I smell good, I know that my house is clean. You understand? You being clean and smelling good and actually taking care of home first.
That's beautiful.
Understand? You know what?
Have you been to clubs?
I've been.
You've been. So, mchitanya no kwa mshara soka likolela, la spot, la soto, or oloide tela komona ya. Oya ka wena if ever you've been into clubs.
I love that question.
Yeah.
Firstly, guys, I'm not young.
Yeah,
I
true.
might look.
Yeah.
So, with that comes experience. Yo, uti like when I go out, because of the wisdom that God gifted me with. For now, it's quite funny.
It's kind of
it's quite funny. I see machita understand. Mchita how money gas a lot of people barata rubana mchita gas tlhako. Or mchita o kense tlhako se so no.
Or utine a t-shirt. Ka se thoro tenne.
You see those ones?
T-shirt.
Those ones that have like your flip flops, those are the ones.
Women jit have a vibe.
I mean, the parallel short anyway, you pushing Zako Kai. They are wise enough. She should firstly like you genuinely without even looking understand the outside part. So I hear a lot of women, again, I'm gonna refer back to that. A lot of women going like, yeah, no, Tanzi, I should go kileta ink. Like according to the way if I'm well equipped, then it'll be easier for me to notice what I'm dealing with and be able to. But do you know the Satan that comes with the heart? Can I say for one, I've been in a situation like that where you get breadcrumbs today, tomorrow you get something different. Well, I understand. Today you get love bombed like I love you so much, I miss you. Then the next day it's like I am. Can I roll my feet on the couch though? You can do it. You can. As long as you don't move out of the frame. You understand? Yeah. So I wanted you to also acknowledge the fact that as much as we can be equipped with the knowledge of saying, oh, he's nonchalant, he's just a narcissist, or nah, like the way he communicates to me and stuff like that. Can we also acknowledge the fact that there's what we call the heart and time? When they say time heals, I don't think it does. We only get to be able to adjust on how to live with whatever that we're going through. You understand? So that's only what I wanted to touch on, just to say to you, as much as we can be well equipped, I for myself, I'm still young, I'm at a very young age, but I know the differences between gens to say, hey, this one, this one, you know, but then for me to just up and go like that, it's difficult because why? There's this it's the heart, you know, but you know. But I believe in that sentiment. I share sentiment, but the day you get to up and fucking go, you don't look back. I support you 100% on what you just said. The day, even though the heart is just as weak, the day you get to up and leave, I don't think you'll ever come. Because I believe that us as women, another tendency, I think that's torture. Have you ever been through that? It's self-torture. It's torture. It's not nice. It's torture. Nice. Because I often say, when I talk about stuff like this, you could be dating a narcissist, you could be dating a psychopath, you know, you could be dating somebody with a borderline spectrum.
Of course.
So, Ndana, how to 99?
Because
you know why, ne? You know why? No, it's true, especially for us women. Remember, you guys work with logic. You know, we emotional beings. Understand? So when we love, understand? Alright, you are perfectly like on point. Because why I'm saying this, and I'm adding on to something you know why, Ndwana, ne? Even though there would be circumstances, there would be times whereby you know, this person won't flop, like you know, too much. This person is just understand, like you know, if killing somebody was not illegal type of thing, you know, most of us would have done it. I would have went to but on that note, there's this thing, I can't pull out the term about you actually dump if you are a woman of that stature, a woman who knows what she wants. You actually it's gonna sound like that psychology, but you actually dump a person for a year. Which means you are equipping, like you are equipping yourself and your organs and your heart and your no, Kuri. Skate top.
And then
if you still want him, go to him. Go to him, because if you don't go to him, you're gonna go to him in the next life.
In the next life. I say, no, I want to not be experience it. Our first but this is nature, guys. Ne? We can put it like this. Ne? Reina, we can cheat as cheater. You're sorry, Mr. Mike. So, cheater, but you know what, you love this person to this such extent. But you know what you are now, your eyes are these kind of things good, but you can't leave this person. So I agree now. But at the end of the day, let them speak their truth, let them express themselves. This thing is the whole truth. Never see that again at all. I'm not saying what I'm guilty or what's in favor of Spadman. No, so are you still have another question?
Yes, no, we're still going. Before we go deeper, guys, I think I don't want to jinx anything, but according to me, I think.
I know.
Wait. So I'd like to thank you so much for bringing this lady on here.
Big shout out to
acknowledging her for being well spoken
so much.
and touching on things that I think us as women need to hear. Since Women's Month, I think we needed this inspiration. You understand? Coming from understand. So guys, we're still here on the couch with Bobby Tau and friends.
Bobby and friends.
I swear. Some people wish it was me. Okay. So don't forget that we still have the water, the Bobby Tau fresh still water.
Just on WhatsApp, send a text on WhatsApp.
Of course, if you want
6 text, 11, 12 and all that. If ever you want to buy like GavGin, like 32, it's GavGin or like liquor outlets, like us later for you to know. Have you dated like Umchita or 12? Isn't that 12
in yoga, like how?
Like how much it about wearing like a new one charity about long crapun. That's why he won him. Dated that nigga. No.
Yeah.
Have you did? Oh.
No, I haven't dated him. Remember, the first time I always refer back to what I said. I said I'm a God-fearing woman, and with that comes this thing, offer, but again the spirit of discernment. Yes. Yeah, and I'm the kind of I don't want to say girl. Yeah, I'm the kind of woman I get asked out a lot. Understand? But I'm also the kind of woman, Loring, I would leave a Mercedes-Benz guy for somebody.
I
feel you in my spirit. Yeah, because you would find initially like you know, when you get old you become more wiser.
And smarter.
You know. I ask God in each and everything. Understand? So my jita say maybe you go Tasha's or you know, like mostly I don't like party mokasi. You understand? I like going to far away places. You understand? Mokasi hakita, it's, you know, because I'm so I've always had that. I've always had that thing. God wants me.
Yeah.
It depends on me or not. You understand? Yeah. So in situations like and stuff, they have approached me, you know, and I know a couple.
How do you feel when they come to you? You feel like or a sunrise or a...
Remember when I was classifying different behaviors and patterns of people? I'm an empath. I'm a Sigma empath. You understand? Okay. So I'm the light. Because I'm empathetic towards other people. Darkness so it can never be. And then now besides that, I'm not the type of girl like I leave you there. I would rather go to my house and cook umdogo. Because I don't believe in that thing. I don't believe in that thing. Yaur Mosadi has to entertain because I find not that I haven't done things. I've done things in varsity. We all know. But I believe Uguti, how you give yourself and who you give yourself to. Says a lot about who you are.
Man, can we again with you? I think we can speak 3 hours, go non-stop. So I think I'm gonna ask you a question regarding, I don't want to call them foreigners or anything like that, but have you dated a foreigner, someone
who comes from outside?
Yeah, outside.
You
guys
I have.
Okay, for how long, Nicole?
Yes, bro.
Have you stayed with him?
Yes.
Like, how was the relationship you guys compared to
those guys they can take care of
me.
Those guys. The one that I was dating, he's Shona, so he's from Zimbabwe, you know, and it's a very interesting culture on its own. It's very diverse, you know. So he was a nice guy.
He was a nice guy.
Yeah, he was a nice guy. Sadly, he had to relocate, and you know I was not gonna go to.
You just put something in a little knife pin. Right, such a you can continue.
Oh wow. Yeah, I have dated a foreigner.
No. So when I was Spanish, like in your terms, like your
like meaning eating something.
Yeah, like
like I've said. Now I'm water. I'm Jesus Christ all the way. I know a lot of people don't want to talk about it because Phora sometimes. Those who still Jesus. Naturally. No, but I am.
And
100%.
Why not?
You understand? So when it comes to the Lesudi, I believe God created everything and He's omnipresent, omnipotent. What are you gonna tell me as a traditional healer?
So I'm guessing you don't believe in ancestors and stuff like that.
Ancestors are they?
Yeah.
Been there, they are there. Yeah, bakona. Yeah, they are there. You know, and they're in the spiritual realm.
Remember, we have what we call freedom of religion.
Yeah.
So we are not supposed to impose our own religion on anyone else. So if you believe ancestors are just there, that's fine. That's you.
But not for no.
I mean, you know, it's a tit for tat. Like whatever, like the way Abuanga thing. there's one thing anyone that note recently.
Yeah.
Echo, I've learned a lot of stuff. I love reading books. You know, I love those books.
But it's a way now.
One
When I was in the two, when I went, I was
I will come to that.
Thank you, sweetheart.
So, I read, ne?
Yeah.
So by reading so much and actually, I've learned not to be a very judgmental person, understand? And I've also learned hore motho ha bua ka silensona ngwaneso motho ha se wena.
I swear.
Well, not just because you believe in a doll or a box, and then the other one believes in God.
Yeah.
I don't have to come and be like, you are wrong.
Yeah, true.
You get to go through life, the steps of life. Wabona how fihlile who to a man that blames other people is far away from the destination. A man that blames himself totally far away. But a man that blames life.
Yeah.
So just because when you believe and you've got your own ideologies, I don't have to take my own ideologies and put them go. I should be able and be in a position to accept you
exactly
the way you are.
Exactly.
Because initially, you know what, I can't change you. And
You
I
can't.
can't. I can't.
You can't.
Because it's who you are. So that's what happens also in relationships.
Yeah, that's
You get into a relationship with Babi or Mona, he's wearing like, he looks like a, I don't want to say, but you know, he looks cool. Babi's this kind of a person. And then there are certain aspects, or certain things still learning, I give you right to Babi. Mona, it's not my decision to make. What I see is either I take what I see the way Linka did or I leave it. Because I understand that. The way next I understand that. So we need to be less judgmental. And more willing to listen.
Oh fuck. Are you still have a question, Melissa?
I think I do.
Okay, my friends, no, we out here on the couch with Bobby and friends. Guys, if ever you would like to have like your GavGin 1632, the spirit of Mambisa, you know where to get it. On the GavGin, and you can outlet like us later too.
So there's no way you can get GavGin without money. Coming to my next question. What can you say?
I want advertisement on my right. I want to clear the money.
I wanted to ask my next question. I think I have like 2 last questions for you. Can you please tell me a little bit about the power of money, according to your perspective? Maka, show me your money, show me your power.
The power of money. Money doesn't have power without a human being. A human being is the only one that can make money alive. So that tells you money is not everything. It is. It solves problems. According to people.
According to people, it makes people
it does, but happiness it lasts for check the people, but you like it's a fixed bag. It's a very small town.
Fixed bag, where is it?
It's a border town to Lesotho.
Lesotho.
Yeah, my house is just there by the river.
Okay. No, we shall be at cross a fellow. No,
it's not like that. In Lesotho, for us, it's quite different because it's inside the country. I'm not from Lesotho originally, but I love Lesotho.
Lesotho is our.
I was born here, like, understand?
Yeah.
But initially, the question you're putting on one is to get over Chelete. Ndona Chelete ka se exist ya wena sa exist. Understand? Those people who are rich or wealthy, even the ones that have old money, because there's new money and old money.
Yeah.
They go to bed, most of them, because they've bought everything that they can buy with money, you know, and there's still that barking. It's a pothole. I forgot.
Yeah, that one.
That void.
Yeah, that one.
There's still that void. You understand that in your heart, Because if you batla ho rata ngwanyana o batla ho reka ngwanyana o mo ratang o tlo mo reka ka tjhelete.
Tjhelete.
But for botho ba rona, you understand, re le batho ba batsho or white people,
Yeah, re le batho ba batsho.
Ntwana, like what you were saying before, organically gore ke na le motho wa ka ke yo ra supportana ha ona tjhelete, but you make it work. Mara ha o robala sefubeng sa wa tswa ke monna ka o ha ke gore wa tsela ka fita display queen le di models, I don't have to worry because ga se ba ntwa rona. Can money buy that?
No.
Can money buy
I
ngithande baby ne? Can money buy hore like you dutse so go tla motho a re nwa ha krikasha ke raya man baby? Can money buy that?
No, I don't even.
Because most of us as women, we from narcissistic relationships whereby nna re sa kgone ho fuwa ntho ela motho wa teng ntshwara motswala go botse like grab me by the
oh okay yeah I was
wa bona motho
ke fihlile ka 2 AM na go ibile ke fihlile ka 2 AM.
Can money buy that affection?
I guess it's insane.
So we make it a point to re batla ho slay nna ke a itse ba tjhelete, but you would find me ke chitsi da bi road on lethabosa
a re ke tsa bona o kgetsa thabole ba
thabosa bela ke dinja ke
ke ntse
ka nthola ke dutse motse ke ra thabo insa mfowethu. So doesn't carry any value. Tjhelete honna does not carry any value.
Happy in here.
No, ha ile teng tswala e mnate.
Yeah.
But nkile ka ba le yona o tshole ke dutse ke bitse di chomi mara ba tata o tsamaya
to cut you off like in terms of when you talk about money na
yeah
ke motsolo no now when I walk when I get tlhapa ke ba school when I walk everyone be like bye like I respect everyone like equally ba ro tseba nyaope ba ro re se dikota whether I get tseba le bitsa ka mabitso na I don't care na ke ra ke phile mokasa but I respect everyone like literally ka mogho wa ntwa when it comes back to me like but first let's respect each other whether ukuba mkoti or wayetsang let's respect each other that way whether o reksa le di peanuts or go guys I want to put maybe like a market come khona bo bua ba teng
yeah vela that's the other thing
I didn't know like she's this fluently like palesa I don't know palesa ya kwa like I can remember I don't want to interfere.
Can I say something though?
Yeah.
May I?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
So again, before reading and doing whatever that I did, I've recognized or you know, folks will always say
yeah, man.
You know, they will always say that. And I used to judge people as well, ne? Especially when I was in varsity. You understand? I would judge. Oh, you know, like.
When I was in varsity.
Yeah, when I was.
And the people, mama, chacha.
They don't even know.
When I was in varsity,
they don't even know. So again, what I've seen was I'm gonna live my life. And again, I've got that trademark as a baby.
Yeah,
that's you know, I'm working on like yeah. Okay, when you know like the way in that Mercedes Benz guy manuso. But I'm not that kind of a person.
Yeah.
I'm portrayed.
Yeah, true. Yes.
I understand. Ke batho ba ile go gabatse. O mongwe gona o nsukela moski ke letse kae ke enwa. Ana mara wena before I worked now. Wena ba o senya ke mmere ko mara. Ai ene wena o ruteile wena. A kopana le nna kae bojwaleng. And then I'd be like, "Hey, when I what's apply with the CV with it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, okay. Do you have my numbers?"
Hey, now you
understand? Do you have my numbers? I cannot tsona. Ke re go senga ke tsona le nna na. So that you've got that foresight or I can apply. So, but do you have my numbers? But I cannot numbers are how big. If you had my numbers. With all your grievances, you would have called me and told me. But for the mere fact which you don't have my numbers, it means we're not that mutual.
Exactly.
And
your opinion only gets
I will keep going.
Right. So now I wanted to, I think to almost wrap it up.
We have one question. Then I can have a question.
Can I have question say two?
Okay.
So I think to almost wrap it up, I'm going to ask you two questions. I'd love for you to answer them and understand.
Okay.
So going back to I think we hardly have women in this couch, so it's only fair for me to ask what I want to ask. So have you been in a relationship whereby the gent only prefers, or not even a preference, but have you ever been in a relationship whereby when it comes to sexual terms, sim 2 is always the option? And if yes, how did you handle
Okay,
that?
I need to know that first, guys. I'm old. What is this?
Okay, yeah.
But anal sex.
Oh, anal sex. Yo, one of the anal sex part. Yeah, I know. You know when you go to Dubai, when you have never done it in the, yeah. They call you a virgin.
Yeah, of course.
You lie.
I tell you, because I think.
Now go back to something before we even go there. Can you say this person? Nah. Kila mshapa kasi mtu. Ayabata waya.
Okay. I've never tried sim 2 as much as I've never had an OG. You understand?
Yeah.
I would love to try sim 2.
Okay.
But for me to try sim 2, it would have to be with a person. This is my lifeline. This is my person. You cannot just give stuff away, especially about your body to each and every Tom, Dick and Harry. Do you understand? There has to be a specific person. Understand? I wouldn't mind trying sim 2. Understand? But until I meet such a person, Eloring, we are there, like we are organic,
like
you know. I think I've heard people talking stuff about it, saying no, it's it feels good, it's whatever, but like I saw me because I can't do it with somebody who's gonna come.
Yeah, I thought after 2 minutes. Yeah.
But I think it's because we also don't know if the person is here to stay, you know. And then sometimes it only feels right at that moment, and you're like, okay, why not? I'm not saying I did. I'm just saying
you are quite right on that matter because okay, let me just simplify it to.
And before and also remember the experiences with different people when it comes to sex. It's not the same. So when you get someone who's spontaneous and to try and things, you're like, okay, I've never done this, so why not? So Mara, not thinking about the repercussions of
exactly. I was coming there.
Yeah.
So in terms of the repercussions and the aftermath, the results. So in terms of that, you are quite right, ne? When it comes to things like sex, I've had one instance, guys.
Yeah.
Understand? Mara, you come to a certain situation or position in life where you have to also position yourself to be an adult and be a person or morals, self-respect and everything. You have to do that for yourself first before other people can see that in you. And I think that one, the SIM card 2 thing, I would do it with somebody alluring. Things are happening quite differently. Do you understand? I'm not just gonna give it up like that. No. Because it's also spiritual. So I've had this thing. I have a boyfriend. I love my boyfriend.
Also, you are taken, even though are listening.
Not really, but we still.
Yeah,
because Lena Gary, we're not perfect. Perfection is a state of mind. So he's not perfect, I'm not perfect. So but if it would get to that point, I wouldn't mind.
Get the question is how no, I should be made. Look, man, now I didn't even make it speak like this, man. That's
my guy for days.
You used to be from like what they call like okay, look, man. But once I work out, now I remember now I get judged by so now to be quite honest. Now someone I won't even be on her side, on his side. Until can you whatever this whole thing was happening? Hey dog, I walk like confidence out. You know your friends obviously manaba rambo and all that.
Oh, those are my dogs for days.
You see like
Kimanjaga, I can tell you Manjaga on I know Kibanaba because also we grew up together from primary.
Yeah.
But personally, manjaka kinalona, I think I only have like. I'm a Sigma empath.
No.
I don't have
friends.
I've got Tenjiwe. After Tenjiwe, do not come out.
Oh, Machita.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
oh, my
God. Boy.
I need the day. Oh, now
we like this.
Okay, well, I used to have. I think
you still have.
Growing up, you change your values and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think me and female friends, I'd love to have them.
This is female friends.
Yeah, I think I'm going there.
Yeah.
You know, I'd love to have female friends, but I feel like at some point, I can't.
Yeah.
Because maybe if a quick example, I have friends who love going out to clubs and stuff like that. I go out when it's necessary.
But you're an introvert.
No, I'm very extroverted.
Is it?
Hyperactive.
Oh, okay.
Hyperactive in terms of I'm very extroverted.
Sorry.
What I'm saying to you is that I go out when it's necessary. Like
Yeah.
I'm an artist, so I go out when there's gigs and stuff like that. You'd find Hobo and they on a roll call on some chummy, and in the back of my mind, I know how I can feel like you know. No, it's what happens.
It is
you know?
what it is. Yeah.
You can't be there. What's the question now?
Having girlfriends
What's the question now?
is much limited than like having guy friends. And you get to, I think in that way, I got to learn.
No. I was in here. You got to learn.
To learn
Yeah.
at an early age how guys do their things, like how guys behave, and then
guys are very simple.
Friends,
guys.
Simple.
Friends, guys.
And a guy friends.
It's the question now.
I love it.
It's the affection.
And I love the protection the most.
Question now. Question
Guys, I have 7 guy friends. Ne? I'm not gonna name them all of them.
It's fine.
Yeah, the person
Oh,
even the one that brought me here, I'm friends with this brother. I'm tomboy. Used to play soccer. I was the first captain in hockey. You know, work school. You know, my
those vibes.
I was always on point. You understand? Like I did sports and everything. So KB's brother's my friend. He's one of my lovable, like most cherished friends.
You're proud
and to an extent, it's a mola go to do. Chumsaka di 7 I'm out. No, I got to learn kasi culture. I was actually a prima donna, but yeah,
I'm actually more prima donna now.
Yeah. Now I'm something different. So my guy friends, I see they would have misconceptions or whatever, but those ideas. Why no? Can I do the kasi thing?
Yeah, I can do it, man.
Why no? And you find out that it's not the case. Like how do you understand that you are an independent person and you've got your independent mind, whereby you can actually say no, I'm not gonna sleep with you because I'm content and I don't want it.
Can you turn this by
Thank you.
See it for me, do it for me.
Remember, I was
much.
not born this side, so I only came this side. You understand? So it was for now it got difficult because now it's Sleezy will drop you out every now and then. You understand? Different cars and whatever, but you don't understand the sentiment that is behind. By the way, a big shout out to Albert Mahoko. Title of Mr. Really Nice. Who else? West in Yami and Siabonga Subani, may his soul rest in peace. Hey, Banin, but anyways, Shabfade. I think now, as we are about to wrap it up, can I ask any plans for the future and what advice would you give to a young Palisa who's watching on some, who's going through the same thing?
Also, it's 2 questions in a one sentence. Yeah. So the first one that you asked me, Horiki, like
your plans.
my plans.
Your plans,
I
yes.
not done a school all the way, all the way. It can never be enough.
Yeah,
Business, push work. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And praise God all the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
Right.
Those are my future plans. I can't say what. Yo, no, but only God knows. I get according to the Bible. But the plans outside. And then the second one was
Question
What
how?
advice would you give to a
young
Young
police.
police.
Okay, I love that. And this is very profound. May I just get a moment of silence?
And then like
Moment of silence.
Yeah. Okay. You probably love that.
Okay, so what I would give the advice to the young palisa is palpali.
Young lady, you know,
Yeah, palpali. Smile more often.
Yeah, man.
Drink beer as much as you can. Do not judge yourself, because sometimes we hurt ourselves
by judging
because we punish ourselves. You
Lemon
understand? Don't dress up. We had it. Go to the freaking gym. Be with your kids. Make more kids.
With different niggas. I get that.
Sunam Twaha. How do you feel like, mwah, baby? You know, small things.
Man,
But genuinely, what I'm trying to say is, like I said before, embrace the fuck. Embrace life. Such is life, you know. But embrace it in a way learn to separate user from the ones that actually fucking care. Do you understand? So you go to the ones that actually care. Those, like a tree in a little branches, in a little leaves, in a little fruits, seasonally, in a little stem, all these three that I've spoken about do not really matter. The two only matters is the stem and the leaves. Because those ones, I can get you now, you can be my fruit. But you're only going to grow in summer. And then after summer, you do what? You leave me. You know, and branches, they're how. But the stem and the roots. So, the advice that I can actually give to my younger self, peace
over everything.
My first,
Yeah.
I little get so much of it. Thank you so much for being here. We're out here, yeah, we're on the couch with Bobby and friends. You tell my co-pilot, Ula. I got nothing none of me, man. Never fly. This kidding. Is it a private jet?
Yeah.
Attention. My beautiful lady, thank you. She's born and beautiful. Go for you now. So let's
Close it off.
Yeah.
Man, I'm still saying a big thank you to the team for believing in bringing women in this couch, because I think we definitely need the power from a woman. Me as a woman getting to interview guys all the time, I don't really get to all that sentimental. I understand. So thank you so much to our fans for coming.
This is amazing.
Thank you so much to my team.
I am Tatel. Hi. I've never experienced this before. Hey, this is yours. Thank you so much. Man, yo, this was amazing.
I can only be humble.
Yo, imagine, I was like,
For the women that shared the same sentiment with the interview that happened right now, I'd like to thank her for the aura that she brought into. Guys, if you were here, if I was able to, I think there were tears somewhere here.
No, anything. You know, I don't take off my fucking bullshit.
So guys, Sleezy and the team, a shout out to everybody who's put in work into everything.
Exactly. We on the couch with Bobby and friends. We out here. Oh! Small!
I get gonna get I get gonna get shafela. Get to the skim sari playa. And then I get by sick, get I get gonna get I get gonna get shafela, man. Get to the skim sari playa. And then I get by sick, get wait.